Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. Jamie Foxx's co-star John Boyega as of late raised new worry over James' well-being after he uncovered that he's been attempting to contact James for a really long time with no achievement. Did he give you the gift before the debut here at Thor? Has there not been a lot of contact? No one's addressed it. JBW, you see? When we see him and wish him all the great well-being, ensure that you realize he simply recuperates in the correct manner. Jamie Foxx and John Boyega both star in the new Netflix film They Cloned Tyrone, which as of late debuted at the American Dark Film Celebration, and when John was inquired as to whether he had the option to get some new data about Jamie's condition, he uncovered that he'd been attempting to call James, and every one of his calls went unanswered. John additionally said he'll not quit calling until somebody gets, and his remarks got fans hypothesizing that Jones concerned individuals around James can't be relied upon. So what's the most recent update on James' recuperation? For what reason is John stressed over James not getting his calls? It was a gigantic motivation. And we miss him a ton. We miss you, man. It's been more than 2 months. Jamie Foxx was hospitalized subsequent to experiencing a serious health-related crisis. This present circumstance has ignited various paranoid notions on the web, and fans are saying this is all in light of the fact that Jamie's group made a terrible showing providing details regarding his condition, and presently John Boyega is guaranteeing that James' group is declining to get his calls, and nobody needs to let him know what's the deal with Jamie to give you some setting when news crushed spirit. In April, Jamie was hospitalized in Atlanta. His little girl, Corinne, posted a message on her Instagram that very day, asserting that Jamie is now en route to recuperation anyway. Corinne later erased this post, and from that point forward, we've heard numerous disconnected reports on James' condition. A portion of Jamie's VIP companions, like Scratchgun and Kevin Hart, guarantee that Jamie's fine and recuperating great, while others were sharing concerning messages via virtual entertainment and saying Jamie needs a supernatural occurrence. Scratchgun originally told ET that Jamie was conscious and ready, and afterward, Kevin Hart said he heard that Jamie is getting better. It's something delightful. He's alert. And you realize they say he's ready, so we love it. The nitwit thing is that he's getting better in this present circumstance, and you realize everyone's requests everyone's, love energy anyway. 2 or 3 weeks later, a few outlets revealed that James is in a terrible state and that his family is getting ready for the most obviously awful situation. However, at that point, the story took another turn when Corinne posted a story saying that every one of the reports in the media were bogus and guaranteeing that Jamie has been let out of the emergency clinic. Corinne composed, "My father has been out of the medical clinic for quite a long time recovering. As a matter of fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday, yet fans thought it was unusual that James wasn't sharing any photographs or recordings of himself since, supposing that he was truly sufficiently solid to play pickleball, he might have likewise posted something for his concerned fans." In the meantime, James' other VIP companions like Nia Long and Charlie Matt asked fans to petition God for Jamie, guaranteeing he really wants a supernatural occurrence. Truth be told, that very day Corinne shared the story, asserting James was playing pickleball. Nia tweeted that my heart is weighty today, appealing to God for our sibling Jamie Foxx, my adoration, and my petitions to heaven. Run profound for yourself as well as your friends and family, so on the off chance that Jamie was truly sufficiently sound to play pickleball, how could Nia tweet this? In the meantime, TMZ revealed that James was moved from the Atlanta Medical Clinic to a recovery office in Chicago, and to the extent that we realize he stays there, fans thought we were at last ready to significantly improve news on James' condition. Tattle writer Ajay Benza made a few stunning disclosures during his appearance on Dr. Drew's show, guaranteeing that James was left deadened and blind. Benza asserted that the Korean proclamation about Jamie playing pickleball wasn't correct, and he likewise claimed that James fostered blood coagulation subsequent to being forced into taking the desired immunization. What has been going on with Jamie Foxx, as it was all baloney, yet they were revealing he's playing pickleball, he's answering on Instagram. No, he's not. Individuals do that for you. It's all falsehoods. I had someone in the room who let me in on that Jamie had a blood coagulation in his mind after he had the chance. He didn't need the shot, however. The film he was on, he was constrained to make it accord to Benza. A source who is in the room let him know that the blood coagulation left James to some degree deadened and blind, yet what I determined from the man in the room was that the blood coagulation in the cerebrum made him by then to some extent incapacitated, furthermore, blind since, In such a case that you read into what they were talking about from the get-go, he's speaking with us that doesn't mean talking. That could be anything. Vince's cases incited areas of strength for an on the web, and keeping in mind that pundits called him out for spreading bogus data, others lauded him for taking stand in opposition to the obligatory shot. One individuals who sided with Benza was defining moment USA Prime supporter Charlie Kirk, who tweeted, "We who criticized the mRNA shot were gone. After every which way I'm goated, a fair individual like Jamie Foxx succumbed to huge parmar on the grounds that the film set is as yet stupid enough to command their goldmine coagulation." Shot down home music star John Rich likewise responded to the reports about Jamie being left deadened and blind in the WK of making the effort, and he impacted the immunization maker Pfizer, saying Jamie Foxx ought to sue Pfizer. Goodness, that is correct. Quit worrying about them. They have resistance to every one of the harms they've caused. This story is occurring all around the nation, and nobody is doing anything damn about it. This is the meaning of wrongdoings against mankind. God for Jamie anyway. Jamie's rep has now closed down Benz's cases about the COVID shot causing James' health-related crisis. A representative for James said in an explanation to NBC that the case over the immunization is a statement totally mistaken anyway. They would have rather not remarked on Benz's cases about James being to some extent deadened and blind. Currently, on top of this, James, they cloned Tyrone co-star John Boyega, added more fuel to this large number of hypotheses, and uncovered that he's been attempting to call James for a really long time and nobody's circling back to him. On Wednesday, June 14th, John went to the debut of their clone Tyrone at the American Dark Film Celebration in Miami, and when he was inquired as to whether he has a lot of insight into Jamie's condition, John said nobody has had the option to address James since his hospitalization. Nobody's heard from Jamie, so you know, and I believed him should appear here. However you realize, I know he's managing, whether we simply wish him the very best. John likewise shared that he's been calling relentlessly to get some data on James anyway. The entirety of his calls went unanswered, and John said he'll continue to call until he gets a reaction. It's a missed call. Brother, like you realize. I mean, I've been calling and will continue to call, and keeping in mind that it's reasonable that John stressed over his companion and co-star fans are saying it's abnormal that John feels he needs to continue to call when Jamie's family requested security. A few fans are in any event theorizing John's concern that individuals encompassing Jamie can't be relied upon, and that is the reason he would rather not abandon attempting to contact them and get some new data on how Jamie's truly doing. As you can envision, John's remarks ignited another rush of paranoid fears, with some web clients venturing to guarantee that James has been cloned, which likewise is the plot of his new film, with John doing a film about cloning, making it excessively simple to get rid of James. One fan said Holly Bizarre must be halted. Thank you, John Boyega, for going to bat for Jamie, and another fan added caps off to John Boyega. Despite supposed film individuals and entertainers, recollect this. You have a day coming too. You individuals who sold your spirits are satanic and lost anyway. Different fans are saying every one of these insane.